against the WFI chief Brijbhushan Sharan Singh. Now, sources have told CNN News 18 that wrestlers have accepted the invitation of the Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur. The meeting could happen this evening. Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Thakur has tweeted last night that the central government is willing to have a discussion with protesting wrestlers. Now, this statement comes 4 days after Union Home Minister Amit Shah met a delegation of protesting wrestlers at his official residence in the national capital. CNN News 18's Anshul is joining us on the story. Anshul, so the wrestlers have finally accepted the invitation given by Anurag Thakur. What can be expected next?
Somewhere around there, it seems like the deadlock that was there for the last 2 months, almost 2 months, that deadlock is coming to an end especially after the meeting that happened with Home Minister Amit Shah. The wrestlers returned back to their jobs the very next day, and also big Mahapanchayat was called by Rakesh Tikait, and in favor of the wrestlers, that Mahapanchayat has also been delayed now. It seems like there is some headway that has been made by the government while speaking to the wrestlers. What sources from the side of wrestlers have told us is that the invitation has been accepted by them, and the timing of the meeting is yet to be confirmed. We can expect that meeting to likely to happen today itself by evening. The meeting is likely to happen, but yes, the wrestlers still maintain that they have one and only demand, that is to make sure that Brijbhushan Sharan Singh is put behind the bars. But on the other hand, the government sources have told us that the investigation is going on in a free and fair manner, and the wrestlers have been asked to wait patiently, because according to the law, the police has a requisite amount of time to file their entire report on whatever happened in the investigation. So once that report is filed by the Delhi police, then only any action could be taken against Brijbhushan Sharan Singh. So yes, what discussions would take place, that is still a big point, because it is unlikely that on the behest of the wrestlers, Brijbhushan Sharan Singh would be arrested if nothing comes out in the investigation. Till date, what sources in the Delhi police have told us that they haven't found any sort of substantial proof that could actually deem the arrest of the accused, that is Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, and hence they have not gone ahead and arrested Brijbhushan Sharan Singh. Till today, the statements of more than 137 people have already been recorded by the Delhi police. The investigation is ongoing, and in the next few days, we can expect that the charge sheet or a final report in this entire matter could be filed. Depending upon the investigation is underway, is what Delhi police is telling us. However, the status report will be filed in the next few days itself. So yes, it remains to be seen as to what comes out from this meeting, and if any sort of headway would be found, and if the wrestlers would finally back down from their demand and get back to normalcy. Because remember, in September this year itself is the prestigious Asian Games, and the wrestlers like Bajrang Punia, Sakshi Malik and Vinesh Fogart are medal contenders in that as well. So yes, the focus of the sports ministry is to make sure that the star wrestlers of India get back on the mat from the roads and practice and put focus on their fitness,
right,
so that that coveted Asian Games medal could return back to India.
Also, Anshul, so the wrestlers also held a meeting with Union Home Minister Amit Shah a few days back, but nothing concrete could be reached in the meeting. So can we expect any decision, any common ground that will be reached today in the meeting?
Well, if you see, a lot of headway was made in that meeting as well, although the wrestlers claim that that no headway has been found. But if you see the manner in which that this entire agitation has toned down, and somewhere or the other, it seems like that the wrestlers have also calmed down a bit, because remember, the wrestlers were in no mood to back down. In fact, the manner in which they went ahead to immerse their medals in the river Ganga in Haridwar, that gave out a very big message from the side of wrestlers, and also the wrestlers, along with the panchayat and with the support of farmers, were planning to get more and more support and continue with their agitation. But yes, that meeting that happened late night at the residence of Amit Shah, post that there is some sort of sense that can be seen prevailing at this point in time. There is calm in this entire agitation. The wrestlers have backed down. If you see, since they have joined back to their offices, back to their posts, it seems like that there is going to be no sit-in dharna that is going to be done by the wrestlers in the near future. Also, the manner in which the Khap Panchayats have also cancelled their Mahapanchayats, and the farmers have also toned down their agitation and have in fact postponed their sit-in agitation. So yes, some sort of headway has been found, but the wrestlers continue to maintain that they will continue with their satyagraha, and the manner in which they have been commenting in public, that is something that the government does not want to happen at this point in time, and is trying to make sure that the entire situation remains under control. So what sort of headway would be found today, and how will the wrestlers be convinced? Because the arrest of Brijbhushan Sharan Singh is something that cannot be done at this point in time, is what sources in the Delhi police is telling us. So yes, it remains to be seen if at all the wrestlers have some other demands that can be fulfilled by the government on their behest. Because remember, the last time the meeting that happened with the sports minister at his residence in the month of January, in that meeting as well, a lot of headway was found. An ad hoc committee was made on the behest of the wrestlers to investigate this entire matter, and even after that, the investigation that was carried out by that ad hoc committee, they were not able to find any substantial proof against Brijbhushan Sharan Singh. However, that entire report is controversial, but this has come to us from the way of sources, in fact, people who were part of that committee. So, yes, it remains to be seen as to how the wrestlers will now act, and what else can the wrestlers demand from the sports ministry at this point in time. But yes, definitely this is being seen as a big move from the union government, because over the last 1.5 months, there has been no official meeting that has happened between the wrestlers or any of the committee or the Wrestling Federation of India, or even with the sports ministry. So this is the first meeting that is happening in the last month and a half. So yes, it remains to be seen if the sports minister would be able to convince the wrestlers to calm down and wait for the investigation to be completed, post which any action could be taken against the accused, that is Brijbhushan Sharan Singh.
Also, Anshul, so the things seem to be getting towards, as we've seen that protests are toning down. So are the things becoming better now? And as we're seeing, first the wrestlers met Union Home Minister Amit Shah, and now they will be meeting Anurag Thakur. Well, we have some more breaking news coming in.